We're going to do a brief video on putting down and folding down a OZTENT RV5 and just some of the things we've done for travelling with a shorter roof rack and making sure that we're not putting any stress on the frame with the overhang. So one of the things we've done inside the bag is we've put a piece of timber in there, so it's fairly light, certainly not thick, but it's enough to protect the frame with the overhang, using it the way we are with our wild track. So our roof racks are relatively short and we do have about a 500mm overhang, so I want to protect that frame. I've had this tent for a long time now, probably 10 years, and as you can see it's in really good condition, and it's been all over Australia, up and down every day in Cape York, up and down every day in the Simpson Desert on this trip, the trip we did in 2017. So it is really well and truly used. Alright, let's show you dropping it down. So the first thing we do is we take this tab off here. So the people who have just bought an OZTENT, this tab here, one of the things we have done over the trip is this pocket here we put our torch so we can both get to it quite easily. So take the flaps off, put your hand up here and drop it down. Now we just let it go down like that. The air drops out. We don't zip it up because the first thing we'll do when we get to a location is go in again. Push your sides in. Now I haven't taken the pegs out at this point. Because we're pretty much overnighting it, we've only been using 4 pegs. When we're at Farina Ruins for the 3 days, I put the 4 pegs across the back and 2 across the front. Stop that, hun. Now you can see that we have A and B. So the first thing we do is we fold in the B first, because when we unpack it, it'll be A first. Now, what we do so that we get into the bag easy is we fold our ends in. Usually there's 2 of us doing this because my son's actually holding the camera. And the benefit of this means that our ends are all folded in, makes it a lot easier. The next thing we do, we bring the rest of it over. I'm doing this single-handed, so it looks a bit awkward, but so now we've got that nice and square. Now we pull it over like this. So that way we've got a really nice, neat tent to go in the bag. So what we'll do now is we'll put our straps. Now while we've been travelling and we're putting the tent up daily, we've only been putting 1 strap on, because when you're packing up and setting up, you want speed to be a bit of an element as well. You can see there that fits nice. Can we pull it over? Now you can see our piece of board in here is protecting the frame. Now we generally do this as a two-person job anyway. Now what we do, we leave our ropes. We use tie gear for our ropes. We love tie gear. So we've got because you've got the front awning, we keep the two shorter poles, two taller poles, and someone's already put them in, I think. These are the two spreaders for the front awning. And our pegs. So even when we pack this away in the garage, even when we pack this away in the garage, everything is always together. So you can see the zip's easy. We've watched people in camp. We've watched people in camp and they're trying to zip it up, and you can see we've got all our poles, pegs, ropes. When we pack it away at home, it's all together, but daily we've got everything as well. The frame is protected with a piece of timber, and that's our RV5. That's how we pack it up.